flying pyramid carpet tent. You all wake up, freshly rested. Everybody got a long rest. What do you guys do? This should be more or less the last day of quick travel before you get to your destination.
I'd say Nishoni would just go to the door, the tent flap, the edge, and just like continue to look out at the island that is her home world, and just like, wow.
Great.
Home world?
As you're first to do that, you get to roll a d20.
Oh! Well then. Let me just get my d20.
I didn't know she was included.
No, sorry. Homeland. I should have worded that differently. What am I rolling this d20 for? Just a straight d20?
Just a straight d20.
Okay, and that is a 15.
15. Yeah. So you open the flap, and it's actually a bit windier than you remember. Takes you a bit as it almost knocks you off your balance, but you're able to right yourself quick enough. But yeah, it's a bit windier than you remember, and you are up pretty high, but you are still constantly moving in this thing. But you do look up, and you do see your home. You are a bit above a few clouds and below a few others, so you're up there. But this kind of a view is definitely one you've not had, well, ever. Yeah, you've taken the form of birds at one point, but never really taken up to the sky this high. And it's quite breathtaking.
Heck yeah.
So, anything else you'd like to do?
I think she'll just light her pipe, enjoy a little bit of that, and I think actually she'll get a little bit misty-eyed while she's up here, thinking about some of the stories that she heard from her mother, some of the legends and things. Being up this high is quite the experience, and gets her just a little misty-eyed.
All right. Sitting there enjoying a morning smoke. Who's next to wake up?
I think Leah would be. I think we had said last time we discussed she would started doing a bit of a drawing, kind of sketching kind of the view, or probably views of the landscape. It's kind of a rare opportunity. So I think she kind of continues with that.
All right.
Which also, if Nishoni is got time and is open to it, she may want to work on her language training a bit more.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. Work a bit more on that.
Right. So you can both go ahead and roll me. For Nishoni, it'll be an intelligence check. For Leah, it'll be a wisdom. Straight checks.
Straight checks.
Yep.
17.
All right. I don't remember. Are you keeping score of how many times you succeed in this?
Yes, I have, let's see, 2 successes
Great.
so far.
Another one of them. You can add another one to those. And you just feel like you're getting a bit closer. You're starting to pick up proper phrases, words. It's almost passable, but not conversational yet.
I can ask for the bathroom and stuff like that.
Bathroom, beer. Is it okay to kill them?
And that was a 19 on my intelligence check.
Excellent. You are getting a bit of a knack for this kind of teaching thing. Starting to discover.
Woo! And I think since legends would be on her mind, Nishoni would probably use a legend to teach some vocabulary words.
All right. Is there any particular that you're going for? Something,
Probably
awe-inspiring, something children-like folktale, or
a creation myth, actually.
creation?
Yeah.
All right. With that one, then yeah, I'll say you go for the well, supposedly for this one specifically, it's a bit of a creation myth on not necessarily the world itself, but how this island came to be. And you let her know that in this, because you've heard this story being told and retold a few times, the core elements stay the same, but sometimes the interpretations or the methods will differ. But as most know it, there used to be 3 satellites in the sky. There's currently only 1. There's some kind of cataclysm where 2 struck each other. It's not entirely shown why or what exactly caused it, but essentially one of the larger pieces fell, crashed, and became a crater that was essentially shattered so deep into the earth that it caused a great eruption, and from that formed the island. And supposedly, the piece of the original satellite from Greater Sky is supposedly still encased in the volcano that was later created.
Interesting. Neato.
So we got a moon to find, it seems.
Now, fragment. Supposedly, there are still pieces out there in the sky, and every so often there's a falling star meteor shower or whatnot that sometimes rains on the island. And that's supposedly the rest of the pieces coming back, essentially searching for themselves to reunite as a whole. Some people believe it was a moon, some people think it might have been something else. But as the legend goes, all those pieces are connected to the god of many faces.
Interesting.
Okay. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think Shade was sleeping.
No, because you're not even there. You're riding, like, I'm going non-stop and just kind of like went in a standby rest mode for a bit.
Yeah. And for him, I think he's just going more through, like, same thing he does on long rides. You know, nothing but thoughts in his head, so it's a time.
How do
Yeah.
you think?
Roll me a quick perception.
Oh, wonderful. It's not easy. Give me a second. Uh, 12.
Well, yeah, no, it's days going by fine. You did see a few animals, not directly in your path, but in the same vicinity. Very large bears, tackle a few wolves, a few deer, elk, and what looked to be a giant walking tree in the distance. Not directly in your path, but a bit ways to the south. It's kind of just slowly walking, making its way, oddly enough, in the direction you're going, but very slowly.
Have I seen anything like this before?
Roll me a quick history. Roll me a quick history.
Ooh, 17.
All right. With that, you do remember, and you've heard stories, and you may have come across not directly, but in the same, like this in periphery, of large kind of elemental beings, mix of elemental and physical. They're called guardians by the natives. Sometimes a mixture of actual spirits and guardians of the island itself. Though there are some stories that say that some champions of the island are themselves chosen to be transformed into these guardians, while others are birthed from the natural island itself.
So like a swamp thing.
Essentially a swamp thing, yeah. Sometimes it's a straight up, it's just a swamp thing. Sometimes it's a dude becoming a swamp thing. Like sometimes it's a poison ivy thing, sometimes it's a swamp thing. Either way, they get massive power-ups, but they now work for the island.
Okay. He does pull off to the side in that direction just as a quick stop off. Since, you know, being like this would probably know this land or this area a bit better.
Sorry, you cut out for me at the end. You said you stopped, got off the horse, and did what?
No, I would pull over to or head in his direction, just to ask, you know, about the lay of the land a little bit before he gets into this issue. See if this thing knows anything else. You know, because if anyone would know anything about the area, it's probably this being.
It'll take you a bit to get there because like you guys are going. You notice you're going more or less in the same direction, but he's like a couple football fields on this side, and you're going up the other side, but you're heading in that same direction to the point. So you can like take a quick left and go towards them. They're in the middling of the forest. But, you know, wouldn't be that hard. Just take a quick sharp right, left, and just go straight at them. How close do you want to get?
Within hearing distance, though. I don't know how well it could hear me if he called out to it.
All right, you called out to it. You're waiting to see if he gives you like if he stops at all or responds.
Right.
All right. And with that, yeah, well, this buddy's good. This guy should be fine. They're perceptive. Why did I use the Kimmy die for that? That was horrible. They don't notice you. You're within 60 feet, and so far no noticeable movement. You get closer.
You said I'm within 60 feet?
You're just on the cusp of 60 feet, and you've yelled out to it to see if you can get its attention. Nothing so far. You're keeping pace with it. You can go faster than this thing. It's lumbering. It's big, but it's going at a moderate speed, and you know your horse. You could dash off like hell.
You'll move 30 feet closer to it.
All right. And you're going to call out again, or just hope to see if it notices you?
He will use his awakened mind to speak to it telepathically. See if we can get its attention.
And you do get its attention, but not because you're able to deliver the words, because you feel you hit a wall. And not in a sense that like mentally, but not necessarily in the way like that it'd be wearing earmuffs. It's more like you're trying to go and yell at it, and that's when you notice it's listening to a cacophony of other voices that are all speaking to it in that same mental scape. I need you to make a quick wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, this ought to be fun. That is a 15.
15.
Yeah, I just have a plus
max.
I think.
Oh, that was 4 psychic damage. But with that, you're also able to hear what it hears, and it is a cacophony of screaming and angry voices. and they're all speaking different dialects, though all speaking the native island language. They're all angry, and they're all essentially asking, blaming, demanding something. I'm not entirely sure. You only got a quick glimpse, not glimpse, but fraction of what they were hearing when you clicked. You could try again if you'd like, or wait to see what happens now, because doing this has gotten its attention. The lumbering has slowed down significantly and is slowly stopping to turn over and things.
He will wait, but he will also take out put his hand on his now even bigger iron. There's big iron, and now he has bigger iron. So
you
he will
do.
put his hand on that.
And you're waiting for him, or are you saying something?
He's waiting for him. If he sees that he's gonna attack, he's readying his attack.
Let's see, any standoff, giant. Hey, yeah, that's a better one number. Yeah. He slowly starts to approach you. Big guy, big tree thing. Slowly lumbering towards you. Here it is, an art and NPC character, so I'll just drop this in there. This is more or less what's going at you. We're talking a good 15, 17 feet tall.
Okay. Wonderful.
It stops 15 feet away, and it looks like it's waiting for something.
Galen to befriend it.
That audible, wood bending, almost breaking, but not quite yet, as it tilts its head, and it's waiting for something. Because it has clocked that you have your weapon out, and it has its own claw hands, but so far nothing hostile. So far.
He'll yell out that he has some. That means no harm, but he's new to these lands.
And let's see. What language are you speaking in?
He'll try common first.
Okay. There is no reaction to the words spoken.
Okay, then in that case, they'll try the only other one he knows, which is Abyssal.
What? So they say. Hey, yeah, no, he does, in fact, react to that. And he's going to try, and he's responding to you in a very guttural, broken, caveman variant of Abyssal. As he essentially, with only a few words, danger, disturbance, action, is basically what he rasps out before he essentially, with a very long, gnarled hand, goes to point in the direction where you were both technically headed.
He'll yell back. I might be able to help, but what kind of danger?
Let's see if he can pull off another table of words. No, he cannot. It sounds like he's trying to say something, but all that escapes him is just a guttural growl of anger. More of the feeling comes through than a word. Just anger, loathing, and blame. Not at you specifically, but at whatever he's pointing at that way. That just really, really ticked him off.
Okay, he'll try telepathically once again, because I know that as long as they understand one language, that they can understand him. So he'll try one more time.
going for the thing. Okay, again. Are you gonna try and communicate with him, or are you gonna try listening on that?
I'm gonna try and communicate.
All right. Same thing, just allow cacophony, but now you know to expect it. Do that same wisdom saving throw as you're trying to push through that awful sound. Because think there's a live band playing. You're next to a speaker and you're trying to yell into somebody's ear to get a message into them.
Okay. And just roll that wisdom save again.
Yep.
And this time I got a 17.
Hey, that I say is enough. You beat the bass speakers, the psychic screams. You can still hear them and make out a little bit. It's the same thing: anger, trespass, action, defilers, all in that native tongue, all sound very ghostly and eerie, but you are able to get whatever message you wanted through to the big guy.
Okay. Excellent. That hurt. But yeah, he does ask what kind of danger lies ahead.
Sorry.
And you see this, his anger still there, but calms for a second, as he does give you back one word in the abyssal: unknown.
He's gonna put up the picture that he.
He sees any reaction from
You're showing him a picture of Arthur?
Harper?
Arthur. Guy's looking for it.
Oh, yes.
I think. I can't hear him right now. You kind of cut out for me.
That he puts up, he brings up the poster of Arthur and his bounty to see if he sees any reaction from him. Because he has a suspicion, but he just wants to confirm it.
All right, you lift up, you show the bounty. You can see that it notices what you're holding. Not sure if he knows what it is or what it might be describing, but there's no reaction.
Okay. I mean, if I keep trying to talk to this thing, I don't think he really knows much more, but there's more.
I mean, to him, you're literally holding up a piece of dead tree flesh.
What? No. This is my parchment. This is human flesh.
Okay.
The fuck?
Just double checking. He's like, what is that?
No, this is human flesh. Anyways.
Oh, okay. That's
That's
totally
much
different.
better, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's much better.
Well, you guys never asked what it was, so.
You guys, I thought for a second you were showing him like the Necronomicon X tree.
No.
I don't think it was mentioned that it looked like human flesh. Or
I don't
flesh,
think we
guess.
asked. We didn't ask. We should have asked.
You guys never asked.
Then again, I mean, did the humans in the party actually take time to notice it was flesh?
You see, that sounds like a skill issue. Anyways.
Don't think it ever got brought up.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you see this thing looks like it's anxious to start moving again and like turn back and head to that same upper eastern direction. It's more or less where you're headed, but you're going to get there a lot faster than this thing.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get much more information anyways, so he'll also peel off and start heading back in his direction. But he will make note that there might be several other parties converging on this location. I mean, if you had
Possibly.
these guys, like,
Possibly. You never really stopped to ask what this thing even was, but yeah, no, you head your way, you got your location, little mappy thing, you haul ass.
Yep, he's still got a job to do. And by God, he's gonna do it. Whichever God. I don't want to offend anyone.
Alright, continue. Back up with the tent. Yeah, Kaylin, anything there? Alright. Oh. Alright. And as the tent unfolds itself back into the individual flying carpets, you do notice that some of the others, Mr. Green, Blue, Mr. Brown, Mr. Black, start taking out a small, well, how can I say this? An iron stove is essentially pulled out of what you can only assume is some kind of bag of holding. As in the air, while you guys are traveling, this guy starts taking out Oz wood into this little mini furnace, lighting it on fire, putting a kettle on top, and there's a small little cauldron up top as well, as he looks like he's starting to make breakfast.
What?
Nope.
Hello.
Sorry, I was talking to Rachel. No, I heard what you said.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. Breakfast is being prepared by the others. Anything you guys want to do? Add, request, help? Or just, watch them do this very odd thing in the air? Oh yeah, then immediately. It's not that hard. We'll just show you essentially what they're making. This is basically just a quick meal, cowboy kind of style. With these guys, it seems it's just going to be some baked beans, a bit of bread, and pots of coffee, and some bacon.
That's right. That's right. They set a fire on top of the carpet. I mean, it doesn't seem to have,
They pulled out a metal
Oh, that's right. That's right.
furnace stove. Yeah, like on 4 rolly wheels. They opened it up, tossed wood, lit it on fire, closed it, and then you just have a few pots and a pot, kettle, and a cauldron on top. So like the flame were, well, 2 of them are on just like the metal top, the other one's over the opening that has free access to the flame. But yeah, no, they're making coffee, beans, making some bacon. Seeing if anybody's going to ask for anything else in specific. Otherwise, that's basically the menu. A little bit of bread as well. A little slit on the side where they can put in some fresh dough to cook some bread. Oh, you do also notice as everything's going, Mr. Red is currently absent. As is the librarian. You guys remember them being here when you guys fell asleep, but they are currently gone.
Is there a double of one of the other members of the group? No, it's the other one. I was thinking of the doppelganger, which I mean might be along with us, because how we
As
know.
far as you doppelganger stayed behind. You guys took the librarian, but who knows? That could have been doppelganger the whole time. But currently, you're missing two. You're missing Mr. Red, and you're missing the librarian. Yeah, totally.
Fine. You know, they have so many opportunities to just kind of get around to other places on this flying carpet suspended in the air.
Yeah, that giant, like 3 massive carpets that made a quick little pyramid that they somehow are no longer in when you guys woke up. Doesn't seem to pay any mind to the fact they're not there, like at all. As they do, it takes a bit, maybe like less than an hour, 45 minutes to finish cooking everything. Bread's ready, bacon, a bit of beans with some diced, a few things depending on the version you made. Some rice, and a little, chiles, some cebollas, and a few bits of salted pork in there as well. And black coffee. So everybody's free to eat up.
Yum yum.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice.
Much appreciated.
And just doing this real quick. Oh shit. Alright. So just to double check, everybody partook in the breakfast?
Oh
God
yeah.
damn it, I knew you were going to ominously ask that.
So that's a yes.
You were going to ominously ask that. Yeah.
Great.
What's wrong? Did I miss something?
Constitution saving
I was-
throw, please.
Yeah, I know. Are you being for real or are you joking? I was literally about to comment, hey, if you really want to pull our legs, you can say, okay, so did everybody eat the food?
Yes, I want everybody to make a quick con save for DC is not high, but will definitely be some discomfort if you roll that low.
14.
Okay.
10, okay. Who said 14?
That was Leah. Got the
Leah,
14.
okay, Leah. Kaylin got the 10. Nishoni.
That's a 22. I'm actually doing good today.
Yeah, no, you did fine. You know what? Hearty stomachs, you guys have traveled. This, nothing. It's a little spicier than you were thinking, and actually had a bit of a surprise kick. As you noticed that a few of the others there started swallowing their coffee as soon as they took a few bites of those beans. Because apparently, whether it was purpose or not, somebody sneaked in an unusually, glowing little pepper in there. And apparently just some people just can't handle that, but you guys are built in. Kaylin barely scraped past, but they're fine.
Yeah, if it's just spice, so that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure that was all that it was. But actually, yeah, you guys all actually get, each of you gets to roll. You guys want to do one roll or separate roll? Because it affects you individually.
I'd be good with separate rolls.
Separate?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, roll me 2d6 each of you.
Owlbear Rodeo finally loaded in.
Hey.
Do you want the total of those 2 d6s?
Yes.
Okay, then that's 9.
I actually
You
also
both
got
said at the same time. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Sorry, go ahead.
7. Okay, for Kaylin. Nishoni?
9.
9.
I also got a 9.
9. All right, and you guys now have temporary hit points.
Woo.
All right. Whatever that spice was, apparently had an extra kick to it. That was apparently good for you if you managed to keep it down.
Yay, we're not weaklings!
You do see an unfortunate Mr. Black, the poor Birdman, hurling over the side of the carpet and giving a murderous look to Mr. Brown, who's just standing there smiling over the bean pot.
What you add to it?
Do you ask Mr. Brown?
Yeah, I'll ask.
All right, he's sitting there smiling, saying, you enjoyed the kick? Found this interesting pepper near one of the villages, actually closer to the volcano than most. And he just pulls out one. He has it in like a beaker, and you could hear it, and you can hear it almost rattle when it shakes. See, the interesting about this? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It certainly has some kick to it. I was gonna say. Some kick to it.
Yeah. Fun thing about this, when I picked it, long as my finger, now shriveled up to less than half the size of my pinky. But apparently that's when it's good.
Curious.
Yeah, that's what the locals call it. No idea what the locals actually call it. I just know that it sometimes glows at night. Sometimes.
Take note of that. I'll kind of gesture Nishoni over and kind of see if she recognizes that seasoning or that plant, and also if she doesn't also make her aware of that, because she's been getting into some alchemy lately.
All right. Nishoni and whoever, if Kaylin also wants to join in on this, feel free to make either nature or history checks.
Okay. Of course, this is the session where all of my good rolls go. Yeah, that's a 21.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, so wait. So, Kaylin was nature. Was yours also nature, Nishoni, or
Yeah, it was
history?
nature.
Nature. Okay. With both nature, you both are able to learn. We've learned about this through a few of the gardeners and those who study plants. This is a hybrid. Someone was trying to toss an experiment, as they do. This is one. You're well aware of the spell that creates food for when you're on the go. That's simple. It can make a few if you practice at it. And someone essentially tried to do so, but with a modified plant, essentially growing a good berry, but with a ghost pepper seed. And eventually we got something out of it. But it's only found in one village that's a bit up in the mountains close to the volcano. Supposedly, the field grows next to where one of the volcanic vents occasionally burbles out some magma that falls right into the river. And apparently they take and mix that with the ground and makes very good plant growth. These specific items.
Well then. That's good to know.
Something good to be aware of. I can handy.
Yeah. This is a personal, this is a thing we did once by the end. Hey, if we can make, because technically it says when you grow a good berry, you're using the stem of some plant or something. So what if I use the stem of a chili plant? Am I getting a chili good berry or what? This is my answer to that.
Nice.
But yeah, that was a little bit of history there. Yeah, you all eat. I don't know if anyone wants to ask about two missing members of the day progresses. You guys can watch the sky, speak amongst yourselves, but for the next, now that you've gone a full day non-stop, yeah, no, it'll only be another about 6 hours and you'll be heading off, or getting off.
don't think Nishoni would have a whole lot to do or do anything much. Just riding along.
Kaden, anything?
Why
I was
do I
gonna say,
imagine?
but
I would.
I'm not.
Sorry.
I was gonna say Leia again, but I'm not because I know that's not your name.
It's appreciated. Why do I imagine that Kaylin would be the type to like just dangle her legs off of the side of the carpet?
I mean, it feels nice. And Noodle's there. Just like lazy. I imagine them lazing up the edge, falling and then rolling back, not really caring.
Not a care in the world.
Good old Noodle. Did Noodle also eat the breakfast? Well, that's the thing. Did you try and feed it to him?
Big.
Let's find out. Odds or evens?
Is that kind of like cannibalism to him? That might be his cousin for all we know.
All we know. Odds or evens? Evens. Stevens, he took a bite. Go ahead and roll him his constitution. You'll get a +3. Yeah, no. He turns a little bit pinkish, but yeah, no. Noodle definitely keeps that down, so you can go ahead and roll 2d6. Give Noodle those temporary HP as well. Noodle knows what's up. He knows we're going into battle. I like to imagine like the sheen on his tentacles is just shinier now. Like he's wrapping around like not a tentacle. There's that one spinach-looking Pokemon that just had a bunch of tangles around. It was something. Yeah. Ready. Yep. Anything else?
No.
Nope. Alright, then we're going to fast travel to roughly 6 hours. Everybody's eaten, not a thing. And you guys all arrive back to the clearing, and you see Mr. Red, as everyone settles back down, a familiar clearing. As those who can hit up Owlbear Rodeo. And down there, you do see, at the moment, Mr. Red. He's down there to greet you as the rest of you also make landfall and fold up the 3 carpets, all going back into the sack.
Is this the same clearing as before? Instead of familiar clearing?
The exact same one you were at.
With the half-destroyed tavern as well?
With the half-destroyed cart, where you ninja'd in Assassin's Creed, or however you want to specify it, some goblins before you got ambushed by mushroom necromancer, or possibly druid, who knows? and while you were looking for your friend who came back with the rest of them to rescue you.
Alright. Interesting. Why are we
Go ahead.
here? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you can go ahead.
You said this is where we were before, or this is where they were before?
This is where they were. I don't think Jade has ever come to this particular place. You went to help them get them back, but I don't think you ever came here specifically.
Okay, just
You
making
saw them go, leave, come back, but I don't think you don't think Shade has set foot on the map yet.
Okay.
But he is coming, he is riding, and he will get there soon. But in the meantime, Mr. Red is here, and he's now gathered you all up after putting away the carpets. Is something you'd like to say beforehand or before he starts? Nope.
Onward.
Nope, I guess not. Alright. This is where we begin the investigation. Here is where the disappearances started. Where our little adventure, but this is where the problems began. And this has been going on for a few weeks. A few of the traders coming by through here, both native and settler, have been reportedly gone missing. Those that were able to survive claim an attack. We're here to investigate. The problem that arose with the chieftain is that not too far from here, as I said, there are one sealed burial ground and one currently in use. That has gone quiet. And it is our job to uncover why, as well as solve the mystery of the disappearing, well, merchants, travelers, as you will. So, who's ready to split up? Some of us may come to this area, some of us may go to the next, or if you'd like, we can all just start here before we go on our we can go together.
Remind me of the two areas again? Sorry.
Well, this being the first area, after this it branches off because there are two burial grounds. One that is sealed off completely, and one that's still currently being used. And people from the village do send people to go and look after the place that's currently being used, as well as guards to make sure nothing disturbs the one that's already sealed. Problem is, the last few people they send have not checked in. And this is becoming a problem because they send only some of their strongest, because they only go in groups of 3. But they haven't come back, and they're afraid of sending more of their stronger people because most of them have already been sent off to the front lines. Ergo, they hired Mr. Red and his party,
Okay.
as well as you.
Alright. So this is, I mean, it's kind of his job. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on what to do, but it
Thoughts,
seems like
comments,
he's,
concerns?
So just so we're all on the same page, can you restate what it is exactly we're doing here again? Just so that we're...
yeah, it's been a bit.
Right. So we're here doing this job to figure out what happened to the travelers that go through this place that have gone missing, and those that few survivors made it back claiming to have been attacked. The problem that kind of compounded onto this one is that very close to here is one of the burial grounds for the natives, specifically the one from the village that you just went to. Because the people that they send to tend and guard it have not been answering back. And with the initial investigation and scouts they sent, they realized that whatever was doing or attacking the people on this road may be connected to the people who have done something to the people who are guarding the burial sites.
Is this the same place where we were like kidnapped for a short hot minute?
No, but when one of
okay.
your party, Caitlin, came for a walk or something, she did stumble onto this place for a bit, then went back, but then your other friend who went looking for her came here and saw that someone was being attacked. No, not attacked. It was in the middle of the cleanup. A few goblins were destroying a cart, taking the items, the loot, as it were, and saw eventually, after some investigating and herself, saw that some of the people traveling with the thing were being taken away. She wasn't sure if they were alive or not. But she tried to help, but unfortunately got well, she wasn't able to make it. But eventually you guys did come back and find her, and you guys eventually decided just to cut your losses at this point and go do the job, or go toward the village to finish your original quest.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're here with Mr. Red, and he's explaining the job, and it's a few facets. And the way that we can go about this is splitting up into teams, or we can all do this as one team together, going to one place, then the other, then the other. And he's just asking if there's any particular way you guys would like to try.
I suppose one team, stick together, would be my vote.
That's pretty.
Ooh, yeah, but I still want to get into some shenanigans with Caitlin.
You could do that in one thing.
I'm sure there's plenty of chances.
I think Shade would communicate what he saw on the road. Just to see if that sounds ominous or important to anyone.
Yeah, I think at this point. Okay, so you guys do see that Shade is finally with you guys on his horse, and Mr. Red does give the quick applause, thanking him for making it timely. And you share what you found with everybody, or just with?
I'm going to say that he'll share what he saw with everyone. That way, I mean, yeah, no one's really given him a reason not to trust him on this job. And he kind of wanted to see everyone's reaction.
Really now, that is... Thank you. This is Mr. Wright speaking, and you see him quickly snap his finger, and for a split second, his shadow actually runs off. Like, literally like Peter Pan style, like rip off, and just start running towards the direction that you signaled. And the second you look back, his shadow's back. You can still hear in the distance the sound of something running.
Alright.
You said it spoke Abyssal, yes?
Very, very, very good. Very good. He spoke it through its nose.
Of course. No, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. That's a very useful piece of information. I believe we will do well to heed it. Yes. All right. So everyone together then. If we can't find anything here, we'll move on to the burial grounds. That. Now, since we've all chosen to stay together as a group, let's decide who will be best. Well, you're all good fighters, but who's the best at sleuthing?
At what?
sleuthing? Who's the best, most perceptive, or the best at investigations? Which one of you is gonna help me figure this out?
Let's see. I've got a +2 on investigation and a 16 passive perception, if that helps. I don't know what everybody else has got.
I got a +9 on perception. And where's my investigation? +4. So probably something else that's higher of that, but perception.
Guys, my passive is 11.
I keep.
Well,
Oh
then,
god, this team is the wise party, not the int party.
Yeah.
I would say Mia is probably gonna be our strongest then.
Yeah.
So the ones
Yeah,
volunteering are Kaylin and Leah.
Oh, this ought to be fun.
What is? Because it's supposed to be different people, I assume, right?
Well, Mr. Red is just asking for volunteers. I think they've got this kind of thing going, and the only ones who step up for this particular one, Mr. Brown and Mr. Green and Blue. And you said that it was Leia and
Leia.
Sorry.
Kaylin seems to be the one volunteering.
Yeah, and no one else, or someone else going to ask volunteer?
I think
Everybody.
he's the only one that volunteers. Not that he doesn't trust. He doesn't trust everyone. Okay, but he doesn't trust Kaylin the most. And so if she's the only one that volunteers, he will also volunteer. Because something's gonna happen. Shenanigans will ensue.
We don't know that.
I do. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I have faith that it's gonna get fucked. Get fucked.
It's like, I know this in my heart, I just have no.
Like Scientology.
I have no evidence, but also no doubts.
You know, I'm like Tom Cruise like that.
Well, wonderful. Looks like we've got 2 from each. Sort of 3 from each. And he just looks at him, and you see that Mr. just literally gave him the finger when he compared him to Noodle.
All right then. Any recommendations on where to begin?
Oh yes, we'd like to go in and investigate the area. The rest of you, if possible, I'd like to be on the lookout and get ready to jump in if things get unfortunate. If that's all right with everybody? Yes? No?
Unfortunate is quite the word, senor.
All right. And then he just starts walking forward, and as he does, he just beckons you all to follow. We're about here. Whoever wishes can give me a perception and/or investigation. I guess you guys follow. What is the marching order? Mr. Red obviously will be going first, but after.
Shade will go somewhere near the back.
Okay.
Could it be the caboose who's line leader?
Leah will head up the front. She's trying to, keep her perception up, so I think that's fair for her to be towards the front.
I'll go just behind
So you're
Leah.
joining the investigation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
what are you here for?
Oh, you mean?
No. The group of
Well-
volunteers is the ones that are just going to stay put and keep an eye out.
I think he's saying that he's among the people that are investigating.
The volunteers.
The volunteers.
Who's on?
Yeah.
What's the order?
Leah will take the lead.
All right, so Leah's volunteering as well. So we've got 5 then.
Well, I thought Leah was already stated as being one of the people. 'Cause I think she's got
No,
the...
we asked. The only one who went there was Kaylin, and then Shade said because he thought only Kaylin was being volunteered, he was going in there because he didn't trust her.
I thought
Yeah.
I said I...
Or did I mishear that?
Okay. I thought that
Yeah,
he
no,
was
you can
going
join
in
it if you want.
the next room.
No, yeah,
I thought
you
that...
can join if you want, but like that's why I had made that statement.
I could have sworn was I muted? Maybe my audio cut out.
Maybe.
I thought we were all just going in one group to go from place to place to place in this general place.
We
thought we were all
are,
just-
but like part of the group is splitting off to look for clues. Yeah, like this group's job is to look for the clues. The rest of you is to look at sure no, jumps up behind.
I could have sworn I said I was gonna...
Yeah.
I think I may have zoned out when it actually. I thought I had already said that I was volunteering. Okay, so
Well,
is
No,
that
yeah, you can
alright?
go ahead and
Sounds
join
like
though. That is completely fine. You can just walk in.
Yeah.
No. So yeah. Leah's in. Okay, who's after Leah? Mr. Brown going after actually Side. Who's going next?
I could
Either
go
Mr.
after.
Blue or Kalen or Shade being at the last.
Correct. The shade will be one of the last ones. So
All right.
if you want, I could just be like,
Essentially, yeah, these three are just going to stay put and essentially look and make sure that nobody tries to sneak up and or attack the investigation team. Team Lookout,
Okay.
maybe. Maybe. That depends. Are they going to, stay close? Are they going to stay far away? What's Team's Lookout plan? As this is more or less the marching order, so they're all just going to start going forward. It's about 10 feet here. And, yeah. Leah, Kaylin, Shade, now give me your choice of either investigation or perception.
well, both of them are shit for me. He's more of a shoot first, shoot second, and ask and intimidate answers later. But he'll give it a try. That is a 16, a solid
16. Perception or investigation?
That would be perception.
Perception as well, alright. And,
Am I
Yeah.
doing perception
Yeah.
as well, or okay?
your choice, perception, investigation.
Okay. Yeah,
Each
perception
one
as
gives
well.
different info.
I think. Are we all going for perception?
It would appear so. Hopefully the other team got some investigations.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I offered you both. My perception is much better, but also maybe I should do investigation, even though perception would be better.
Your choice, your choice.
I'm gonna lean into it, and I'm gonna do an investigation. That is a 17.
17. Solid. Alright, everyone's there. And move all everybody else real quick. Mr. Mean. Haha. Brown. Green and blue. Ah. Okay. Now, Team Lookout, which is Nishoni, Mr. Purple, and Mr. Black. Nishoni, do you think you're going to try and convince your compatriots that they should stay close? Well, not so much close, but keep not essentially just stay completely back when going for the lookout, or
I think we can spread out a little bit, but no more than then, you know, like away from eyesight of each other. Or earshot.
Alright. So they nod at the plan, and Mr. Black takes to the sky. Mr. Purple will ask if you wish to go north or south, more or less going up this way, or would you like to go down this way?
Perhaps a little south.
Alright, so, and he's asking if you want to do this as a team or split off. So he would go north, you would go south, or both go the same.
I think we should be able to like cover each other, so we should all go south and then track back up north.
Alright, let's start going south, more or less here. Is this okay?
Yep.
Alright, you start keeping an eye out, and Mr. Black is keeping a bird's eye view in the sky. Alright, roll your perceptions. Or
Woo.
investigations if you wish.
Oh, again?
This is for the scouting team.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Aha! Oh, that's not good. That's an 11 for perception.
Okay, no, that's fine. It's fine. You see the tree in front of you, and you don't run. You're doing fine. Real quick for Mr. Purple. Yeah, makes sense. And, oh, nice. Mr. Black. Okay. Now, in order, as you five continue your investigation. About here, to about here, to about here, about here, here, it'll be right there, okay, it'll be right here. And yeah, no, with your collective rolls, you can tell that the earth has been disturbed in specific areas. Not so much in the way of traffic, but more in the way of like somebody tried to dig something up, bury something. Not entirely sure, but there are multiple spots leading up to and around where you remember the pieces. Most of you are going for perception, looking with your eyes, but it's you. Leah, were able to notice that this dirt, when you pass one of them, it looks like it's been dug up but then pressed back into the earth. It's of a different hue. It seems like it was. This isn't the dirt that was it's level to the ground. It's deep. It's from deeper in the earth, darker, more. Now it's wet. It hasn't been dried by the sun in like the passing days. That's more or less the first thing we know. As for team recon, everything seems fine, more or less. Nobody rolled well on the recon team. But yeah, no. What would you like to do as you're starting to?
We investigate that dirt a bit more. It seems like it's been pulled to the surface. I'll also share that information. What about you guys?
Right. Share that with the rest of the party. Mr. Brown, who is also investigating some of that dirt. He says, now, this isn't my area of expertise, but if I were the bet man, this all seems like grid, as he starts pointing out a few more areas in front, past you, behind you, that have been affected. that all look like to have a few spots of disturbed earth. Here
In any
feels like
partic-
this is a trap.
Hmm. Does it look like it's a
Unfortunately-
pattern? Like
No.
I was
Random, completely random. No consistent spacing, no consistent size either. Some of them look like the size of a plant pothead, like maybe 15 inches in diameter. Others look like almost a full 5 feet.
I think Matt was saying something.
Oh, Matt?
what would I roll to try and because he's kind of just overlooking the rooftops. Because right now he's more thinking like, what would he do in this situation? And he does feel like he would have someone watching over his, like, watching from above.
Mr. Black is watching from above, but if he wants to like climb up one of the trees to get a bird's eye view, I mean, he could.
No, he's more like watching like the roof line or like the tree line. If that makes sense.
No, yeah, looking to see if there's anything up there. Yeah, go ahead and roll me another perception.
Oh, wonderful. That is a 13 this time.
13. It's still. It's perfectly still. You'd say it was empty, except you know in your gut you have no proof of it whatsoever, but you're not here for no reason. And it's Mr. Red who does finally turn back to everyone and say, "All right, everybody, gather around, not too packed, but enough one to hear me." He actually just starts clapping his hands a bit loudly, as you do see that Mr. Black even starts descending back. He's still about 30 feet in the air, but there. What about you, Miss Shoney? Do you also return?
Yeah.
He just start to make his way slowly back
Okay.
to
And then
listening.
from there, will we go north?
How close do you get, Miss Shoney? Like around here-ish, or how close?
Yeah, I guess around there. It would allow me to keep my team in sight.
Yeah, more or less like this, or a little two bunched together and farther apart, or is that fine?
Just a little skittish there.
Perfect. All right. Mr. Red says, "All right, everybody. Fantastic news. Seems we finally triggered the trap. So, shins up, ready, and try not to die." As he does cast Beacon of Hope. Though not with his own spell, he seems to be lift his hand, revealing a bracer that does seem to cast a bit of light into the sky that seems to shine on each of you individually for a second before it stays there.
What was the spell he was casting?
If you know it, it's Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
But he's not casting it himself. It's casted from it. As soon as he does that, just slowly start popping up from the ground, Night of the Living Dead. Hands, faces, undead. but not just undead. Because out of the trees. Yeah. And there it is. Did you not see it? Yeah, there it is. There are goblins, and you can see them each armed with cross.
Uh-oh.
They these undead
Zombies on the-
goblins have mushrooms around them.
No, these are not undead. These are very much alive. With
But they don't
crossbows.
have mushrooms.
They do not have mushrooms. No mushrooms
like
on
it.
these guys.
The racial profiling is a real thing.
But the ground is slowly being overturned by strange zombies of every make and model. Like, could have been tiefling, could have been elves, some look human, some dragonborn even, and a few of smaller size that you think halfling, possibly gnome, a few goblin. There are quite a few.
Well, guys, I think
And
I'm going to go
that's-
out on a limb here and say we found what's been going on to the travelers.
This seems at least related.
And you
Efficient.
see Mr. Red still just has that shit-eating, almost think Homelander kind of grin, except he's, so far as you know, he's not a maniacal, narcissist, maniac murderer.
As far as we know.
As far as you know.
Yeah, Jinx.
Okay, admittedly, it did just click only a few minutes ago that this clearing. If I'm being honest, I was drawing a blank on what clearing this was. This is the one in the forest where we had stopped for a while and we have fought the goblins.
Yep.
And it is now occurring that I probably should. Young Kaylin got lost and all that. It was Kaylin then Leah. Leah, damn it! You got me saying it.
Ayla was going on a walk.
You got me saying lightning with Leah now. Damn
Yeah.
it.
But, yeah, fun thing is, if you would have continued the thing there, it would you wouldn't have been able to do the whole thing, but he would have come to the village with a weird story and a very different reaction when you told people what you.
It's occurring to me I probably should have brought this up with Mr. Red or maybe even the mayor. Yeah.
Yeah, but live, learn. You got
It's
this,
been
you're fine.
months. It's been months since that happened. Almost half a year.
Exactly. And with
Never
this,
had
how you guys
practice,
doing
like-
on time? Do you want to call it here, or are we good to?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we could call it here before
Be a
then.
big battle. And, well, depending also, because we could wipe out every one of these things. Not everything's out yet. Or, and this is just me throwing it out there, capture one that can talk for information. Yeah, that. Sure.
Uh-huh.
Definitely that.
Out of curiosity, do I see any of the same like goblin zombies that I had fought before, or is this just entirely new ones?
This one right here is a goblin zombie you killed and you saw get resurrected. But just this one.
Okay. So it's either a coincidence or it is related, and he's just got a lot of friends, as you say.
That's fine. It's totally fine. I can't remember. Is it you, this guy that was on here early and saw me messing with?
May have.
Okay, that's because because I addressed it earlier, but I didn't finish, and the last thing I did before we started was leave touch-ups, because there are technically 2 other maps we can get to, depending on what happens here. That'll be fun.
Maybe
Ugh.
we need some underground cave system where they're all popping out of.
Maybe, I don't know.
Is it long? Has it been long enough that if I took you guys back to where you TPK'd, it'd be safe?
Don't give him more
I mean-
ideas.
Have we leveled up since then?
No.
Numerous
I don't think we
times.
I thought we were level 6 when we fought that those monsters, or we leveled up to level 6 then in the arena with the other
Yeah.
characters.
No, I think you guys were at 5.
Maybe we were level 5. If so, we leveled up like. If so, we've only leveled up like once.
I remember like you guys were low. You've leveled up at least twice as these new characters, I think. Once for the original job with Mr. Red.
I would like to advocate that I have only leveled up once. In fact, I haven't even leveled up. I've just come in as this. So, I
Yeah.
don't know if my vote counts.
At the very least, I don't think we've leveled up since we started this campaign back up again.
I'm just making fun though.
No, not yet.
so-
Took a bit though. Because I could have sworn you should have leveled up when you finished your thing with Mav.
Should have. We did.
Yeah, some things. Yeah.
Is that when did I do Way of the Shadow then? Did I have that before? I thought I had that before. Maybe that was. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, because Way of the Shadow would have been at level 3, right?
Well, it would have been Monk level 3. I'm currently Fighter 3, Monk 3. I
Right.
did the build I was going to do with Jin because, for Mia because I wanted to do it and I didn't know when I would get that opportunity with Jin.
Fair. Yeah.
But yeah, I was kind of stuck or split multi-classing, and yeah, at 6 I got both of the second subclass.
Well, definitely looks like it could be closer to level up after. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh yeah, is it?
I mean, those 12 extra like temporary hit points, that's a whole.
Couldn't come in handy.
It feels like a tank now.
In fact, I'll go so far as to say is it will come in handy. As evidence would indicate, it seems, given the current state of things.
I mean, I can't make things worse. How about that?
That's
That's not
Okay, got
count
it.
I'm
those
gonna
chickens
homebrew a
before they hatch.
monster. I'm gonna do a homebrew a monster that does more damage the more temp HP you have. Actually,
So here's the thing. These are like, like any boss battle, these are the grunts. The actual boss hasn't shown up yet. Though
I'm
one
really
of you
showing
may have
here
gotten a
later.
sneak peek at one of them.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. I made it small.
Sure. Also, I'm taking a mental note as well, and also verbalizing and sharing it that in case it is at some point later relevant, Mr. Brown has been to the volcano because that's where he said he got the spice for the sausages, and he said that that's where it's grown. So, in sometime presumably between our last job and this job, he has been up to the mountain.
Yeah, he's been up to the mountain, said there was a village on the side close up to the mountain. How he got past the gate, or if he went somewhere, you don't. All you know is that there is a village up there, and he's been to it.
What that means, we will see. Hey guys, remember when this was going to be a mini campaign and you had another campaign that you wanted to plan? Or you had planned on? You thought this is going to be a mini campaign? I do not know if this is a mini campaign.
I mean, I didn't think. I both overestimated how much we would get done, but also underestimated. Yeah, this wasn't going to be a mini campaign. I just both underestimated and overestimated what would be done, would happen.
Didn't we spend like at least 6 sessions with the old characters before we even got on the boat?
Yeah, that was kind of like the mini thing before we got into it proper.
And that was the tutorial about how a few things could have. Yeah, you got to town, you met some people, went to the arena, took your first job,
and died. Yeah.
You didn't come back.
God,
You didn't come back.
Saw them here. It'd be so fucking funny. And then I just shotgun them in the face.
Actually, you know what? I don't even think it was the first job, because the first job that we did was like there was a farmer or somebody who was having trouble with like his sheep or something. That was the first job, and then we went into the caves. Wasn't that like a side thing, or we were investigating something?
The farmer wanted you to get back what was stolen because the sheep were like they were taken care of. He wanted you to get back something valuable.
How did the case of the stolen sheep?
Yep. Crystals, magic infused crystals, and you saw some monsters that were eating them that made them change. Yeah,
Matt, it was basically the equivalent of getting a TPK on the mission to collect 5 flowers for, the farmer's wife.
That's crazy. Like, I was about to say, how did the case of the missing cows turn into a murder homicide?
Blame Crystal. Blame Crystal.
Okay. No. Now, look. Before they did that, if you go into monsters, you can see if they were in the Colosseum. No, wait, that would have been the other ones. But they fought a bunch of these monsters. Colosseum. So they weren't completely.
I mean, yeah, no, we weren't entirely fresh. That is fair. But Crystal, you were the one to shoot the enemies across the river and get their attention. We would have won that fight if we did it one bit at a time. We've had this joke argument many times before.
There was also, and I hate that this is literally how the Scar, because they met a wizard before they entered that gave Crystal's character a golem or something, but it doesn't do anything unless you command it. It just stays there and watches you get murdered.
Yeah, we know that firsthand.
Okay.
Well, we summoned it at the end. We summoned it at the end of one session, and then by the beginning of the next session, we had forgotten to check like how the summon works, so we just didn't remember.
Yeah, it was like almost 2, maybe 3 turns before like we noticed it. I kept asking you guys to make like checks, like wisdom or intelligence, to notice that the giant thing you summoned still hasn't done anything.
I think I had just forgotten that we summoned it, I think.
Did we have like a week off in between there? Because it feels like it might have been more.
I think so. I think there was like a gap between them.
Anyways,
Anyways, yes, this was nice. See you guys on Wednesday. Have a nice night.
See you.
Wait, are we done? Yeah.
I think so.
I believe so. Till next week, and if and when I find.
You could
If
have
and-
The monster you guys may or may not be fighting in this battle, but in the one that follows.
Okay.
It'll
So
be
you're saying there's a
fine.
chance.
Oh, here it is. There it is. There it is. Finally. And I'm just here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I'm not saying this is what you will be fighting.
Ooh.
I'm not saying this is not what you'll be.
Ah, it's got a face inside the mouth.
Oh my. That's cool.
Kind of like a xenomorph situation. Except it's just a full face.
Yeah.
Take out its legs. Which ones? Yes.
Take out its
I
limbs.
mean-
Like,
Yeah. Some of those are just really big arms. That one has the spikes on it. It seems like you can just use that whole arm as a club.
God, he's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna sound like Legos and like that fall apart in the Lego game.
yeah, I put a little bit of lore behind this thing. Because you know how they have that patchwork kind of monster?
Yeah.
Some of the corpses were from unfortunate sufferers of lycanthropy, so some of the pieces began to morph.
Ew.
Oh, we should probably put it to rest.
Yeah, I might be doing it a favor. I'm not saying Kaylin can't, make it its friend. I'm just saying
She shouldn't. She really fucking shouldn't. Kaylin, don't you fucking dare.
Listen, she has basically just had everything work out basically perfectly for her every time she tries doing something batshit insane.
I
mean,
have to
I'm
get
not-
bigger on it.
I'm not saying it this streak will or will not end, because honestly I have no idea at this point.
I'm just
She can
imagining
certainly
it
try.
with Billy and Billy.